Hello, just a quick introduction of myself. My name is Greg. I do bike packing, camping, adventures, riding all over Yorkshire and looking for a bit of mountain biking, camping type thing. Do 2 or 3 day camping trips, and what I like to do with my camping is I like to be comfortable. So I make sure that I've got things that I like to have when I'm camping. I don't want to be one of these ultralight backpacking type people, hiker, backpackers. That's not what I want to do. I like to get to have a good ride to the campsite, set my stuff up, chill out, don't do much, go for a couple of rides maybe, and then pack my stuff up and then go home and have a nice time chilling, relaxing, bit of riding, one thing and another. So I've got an e-bike. It's the Cube Reaction Hybrid Pro 625. Bit of a mouthful. It's a lovely bike, and I've had a lot of fun on it. I've done about 400 miles on it at the moment. I'll quickly show you the bike. Oh, sorry, I'm not very good at this camera. I'm talking loud. This is the bike. You can see that it's got panniers front and back. Back pannier 25 kilo max weight, front pannier 20 kilo max weight, and it's got a clever attaching system at the front there on the bottom of the suspension fork. It takes all the weight and obviously doesn't affect the suspension going up and down. So like I say, I've done 300 miles on this, 400 miles now, closer to 400 miles. It's a really good bike, not let us down, really solid. 135 kilo max weight, which is going to be relevant later on. And I've done some stuff to it as well, so I've got a suspension seat post, really good for absorbing the shocks. My Oxford alarm D-lock, which I'll mention later on, it weighs about 1 kilo. Got an alarm, I think a 90 decibel alarm, just to try and put off would-be thieves. 29-inch wheels, Bosch CX line, I think it's Gen 4 motor, 625 watt hour battery, 29-inch wheels. Have I not said that already? Not sure. And yeah, it's a lovely bike, and got it on the cycle the work scheme at work, so I've got a really good deal on it and love it. Love my bike. Kickstand there, stop it falling on the floor. So yeah, it's a really nice bike, really like it, and that's what I travel on, do the cycling part on. So yeah, like I say, I'm not the world's most advanced camper, like survivalist or anything like that. Just a dude who likes going for rides and likes camping. So I'm not ultra light, I'm not ultra bothered about weight and all the different things. My only real consideration on weight is the maximum weight of the bike. And so I've got a selection of things, pannier bags and stuff. I'm not going to go through each one, it's a bit boring, but here we go. So this is them here, all the different pannier bags. These are back pannier bag and back pannier bag, right and left. The clip setup has to be for each side, you see, so that bottom clip is set up for each side on different bags. Front pannier bag, I'm not sure exactly how many litres that is. I believe they are about 25 litres or something like that. Same with that one. And like I say, they go on the rear pannier, front pannier there, and a dog walking corkscrew lead thing, which I'll mention later on. That is my sleeping bag. Summer sleeping bag. Maybe you could do autumn, spring, something like that. Got my head torch on there, just clips around there. Goes on my, I've got some, I've got like handlebar extensions on my handlebars to stop the cables getting crushed when the bag gets put on there. So that works quite nicely. It's worked out okay. And there's the frame bag, goes under the top tube of the bike. And then there's my rucksack, backpack, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty much the lowdown on the bags and stuff. So in there I've got various different things in the bags. Things like my tarp, poncho, waterproofs, first aid kit, poles for the tarp, tent, tiny little tent. I've got a tarp, DD 3.5 metre by 3.5 metre tarp, and like a bivy tent. Bivy tent weighs about 700 grams. The tarp weighs about a kilo, and I use walking poles for the tarp setup. I don't know the name of the tarp setup. It's not the plough point or whatever. It kind of, the front folds back on itself. I know how to make the tarp, but I don't know what it's called. So that's a lot lighter than my tent that I used to use, and a lot more space, so I can sit when it rains, sit underneath, and not have to crouch and crawl about like I did with the other tent. You know, it hurts your back after a couple of days and isn't that comfortable. So I've also got a fold-up chair, fold-up table, a gas stove, little pillow, not one of the air ones, like a memory foam pillow. It's a bit of a luxury item. And down jacket in there. There's loads of stuff in there, effectively, in these different pannier bags. And I just wanted to basically weigh them all. So I'm going to do that now. So these are the weights of all the different bags. I can't remember, I should have wrote which one was which. And you can see the tally of the bags though. These two here are the back pannier bags, I know that for certain. That is the front pannier bag. That is the sleeping bag. That one is the bag with the tools and stuff in it. And that's my rucksack with the poles and stuff in it. So it all comes together, 22.6 kilos. Now, obviously adding that to 75 kilos for my weight. Yes, and 23 kilos of the bike. So that's 75, 23, a little bit of maths here. 8, 10, carry the 1, 3, 10. So that's 10 plus 20. So it's almost exactly 120 kilos. So I'm 30 kilos underneath. I'm 15 kilos underneath the weight of the bike. So I could almost carry the same stuff again as that. Well, I could carry my main bags there. So I'm dead happy about that. All the stuff kind of fits on the bike one way or another. And that's kind of what I do. So I don't think anyone's going to watch this video anyway. Apologies for all the ums and the ahs and all that. If anyone does brave it this far, 9 minutes into time that you'll never get back again, wasted watching me babble on in my house. So yeah, I think that 120 kilo weight, maybe a kilo more, around about a kilo more for things that I haven't weighed. You know, some food things I haven't weighed, and yeah, so I think I'm well under the weight, but it was a useful exercise to kind of go through some of the stuff and talk to myself in my sitting room because I'm bored. So that's that. Have a nice time.